Uh, the P Diddy trial. I know we're doing a date,
goodness.
but like this the type of stuff I asked on a date. I'm like, yo, did you see the P Diddy trial?
Yeah, but then you'll be the first nigga talking about, man, I hate when people just want to pop me. Like, I just came over to chill. Like,
turn to a pot and chill session.
They just want to pop me to death. Like, but you're saying on the date you're asking about the Diddy trial.
I got to, because
like,
I got to see where your man is at. Like, how do you feel about freak? And like, what's your freak meter? Like, do you get freaky or like?
The way I feel about the Diddy trial is I'm just trying to figure out. I haven't been following it real close, but like you can't escape it. Yeah. But I'm really trying to figure out, like, outside of Cassie, we seen what he did to Cassie, but like, what are his actual charges? Like, why are they trying to give this man a RICO?
Well, from what I've been seeing and hearing, it's like everybody knows my stance on freaking. Freaking is not a felony, but whenever you start blackmailing people, whenever you start giving people drugs to make them more open to do stuff, and
but do the people give consent to take the drugs, or like what, he forced it down their throat, or what?
Nah, he just, so the escorts and like all the sex workers, they're not really coming at Diddy, but they are witnesses. So they're coming in, they're telling their experiences about how it was whenever they first ran into the Diddy situation and they start having those encounters. And I don't think they were so much forced to do stuff without payment, but it's the Cassies. And I think, and I don't want to put no allegations on nobody, but I didn't hear about golden showers until Young Miami like came out on Carisha Please and said stuff about like, oh yeah, I like golden showers. But now in the train,
R. Kelly is who introduced us to golden showers.
R. Kelly definitely introduced us to golden showers.
Yeah.
She reintroduced us to golden showers.
She did say something about but people do be saying that. Like that's not a new thing.
It's not a new thing, but like on camera type thing. Like
like glorifying it, like making it regular.
And it's like now that we have the transcripts about what happened to Cassie, now it's like, so she was getting like Cassie was like she was getting peed on.
A fire hydrant.
Yeah.
It's like not for real.
No, that was a good one-liner. I like that.
No, that was terrible. No, because I really feel so bad for Cassie. After I seen him drag that, like the way he snatched through that girl.
That might have been the nicest thing that he did to her.
Oh my goodness. I just be wondering this, like, how do women get better like that and sleep next to, like, nigga, you got the, like, nigga, you sleep?
Yeah, like.
Is you snoring? Like, that's arrogant as hell. That's so arrogant. You gonna beat me up and then sleep peacefully next to me?
But I don't think they sleeping. They said freak offs would go for 16 hours.
Yeah, but that's not on a regular day. You think this nigga ain't never sleeping?
I'm saying, like, he's sleeping, but, like, he got a bunch of, like,
that crash out after, though. The crash out after that, though.
She crashing, too. She taking more dick than him. I ain't mean to say it like that because I do feel bad about it.
Nah, there's got to be a point in time where she really looked at this nigga like, nigga, you're really sleeping peacefully.
Man. But, like, you know, her career is in a balance. And we might not think that she was ever a really great singer, but Diddy told her she's a really, really great singer. Like,
he just tried to slide that.
Nah, for real. Because, like, I'm from, like, I ain't going to show my age too much, but whenever Cassie came out with that, it's me and you. Old. Now. I've been waiting. Me and you.
Nah, that's a really good anything.
I've been waiting. Think about to make this move. Nah.
He said,
tell me how you like it. Tell me how you like
not
it.
Not the little lean. I'm cracking that.
Nah, but just using people's careers and their aspirations to be more against them. And like I said, it's not really the escorts that are like suing them. It's the people whose career he had in their hands. And
so let me ask you this. If I told you, like, say I was a person of, like, great power, I knew everybody that you needed to know in order to be, like, a billionaire for certain. If I told you, like, all right, come to a couple parties with me. We going to do this. You know, I'm going to give you a couple pills. Like, I told you what was going to happen. and you was like, all right, cool, because you wanted that career. Like, you wanted to succeed.
Mm-hmm. You good.
How am I? No, am I the monster? Or like, not saying or are you the monster, but it's like, bro, I told you everything that was gonna happen, but you was so tweaking for that career that you agreed to these terms. So how am I a monster?
So I think, and I gotta speak from the heart of a man. I feel like preying on people who are weak. Mm-hmm. That's just not no man thing to do. And, like, who Diddy was in our community, like, up until now, he's been a leader. Like, and somebody who we would aspire to be, like, oh, like, I got to be like Diddy. Or, like, one day, like, you know, I used to do music back. What happened?
You're telling me? No. Because I'm just waiting for you to finish so I can be like,
I'm freaked out? Am I freaked out?
No.
What happened?
I'm just like, saying. Like Diddy was a true leader. Like, so you're telling me so you will open up your butt to me?
Oh no! I'm not saying that that's gonna be the ending thing. Oh no!
Not you particularly, but you know what I'm saying. Like, because
girl?
somebody, no, not a girl, like anybody, but particularly guys, because like y'all are the ones that really frown upon. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, so all right. So look, do I got a number?
Yeah, basically.
What the escorts was doing? Yeah, he could give me a number for what the escorts was doing.
Nah, if you want to be famous and Diddy was your way, is you going to take your regular life or is you getting famous?
No. We got to switch it up because that's the only way that it's going to really, like.
That's what was going on, though.
No, it would have to be like Diana Ross. You got to give me a woman. Like if
there's boys that are a part of these allegations. And the reason why I'm choosing boy is because that's so much stronger. Like a girl.
Hold on, you gonna hit him with a whole nother charge. There's men that's involved. They ain't say nothing about no boys with Diddy.
No, yes they did. Justin Bieber was a boy.
Allegedly.
Usher was a boy.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. But I'm just saying, you said wasn't no boys mentioned. Yes, they was.
Allegedly. We're going to continue to say allegedly until.
I'm just saying what was said.
Yeah.
I'm not accusing that man of nothing, but I'm just saying, like, so as a guy, as a man, mm-hmm. if another man just had a certain amount of power, like what? You're going to do sexual favors with this man to get what you want?
Nah,
and that's what I'm saying. So, like, unless they were being held, that's why I'm trying to figure it out. Were these people being forced? Like, literally forced. I'm not saying, oh, humiliate me and make me feel like, oh, I got to do it. I'm saying forced, like held down against your will.
Yeah. So, I don't think that they were forced or anything. But at the same time, once you take a drug, you're going to
be open to do things that you've thought about doing but might not have had enough courage to do unless you're literally unconscious.
You better read these transcripts before you defend this nigga like this.
No, I'm not defending him. I'm just trying to wrap my mind around how they're going to convict him of doing things that people allowed themselves to do. That's why I'm asking, was it forced? Because it's either forced or it's not.
All right, so I'll say it like this. This is how I feel like it went down.
If I take an X pill and I'm feeling myself and now I'm out here doing things I would have never done, I can't convict somebody because of that.
So I feel like it didn't start with just like a freak off. I feel like it started with like how anybody would reel you in. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, hey, bro, if you go down to the store for me real quick, I'll give you $20. Oh, I know that this dude will go to the store for me for $20. Then it goes to, oh, bro, hey, I got $100 for you. If you could just take this bag from one house to another house. Oh, for $100, he'll take a bag to a house in the house.
Yeah, so fuckboy level 1, fuckboy level 2.
Yeah.
Fuckboy level 15 is that?
Yeah, like now, take that bag that I gave you $100 for, and if you want to make $1,000, bring it upstairs to my room. And now you done made $1,500. You made 10 off the little mean. You made 100 off the rat, and then you made another bag.
Okay, so now, how do I convict you for that? Because I made a decision. I made a decision.
Yeah.
I said, another man and a little too bad.
But that's what he was doing. That's what he was doing to the escorts, though. Like with Cassie, it was more so like a wake up. I'm in a bad mood. Mitch. What the fuck, Mitch? I need to whoop her ass today. And he was just like
that
whooping
just sounds
ass.
like drug induced. Like, I mean, I'm not defending that at all because he's anybody for that. But that's why I said, besides Cassie, what are we convicting him for? Because I'm like, they're saying RICO. What's all a part of this RICO case? I did just learn a new fact yesterday. Well, I learned a new, what do you call it? Alleged fact, I guess.
Allegedly.
They said there was drugs in the baby oil.
Yeah.
Like.
You didn't know that?
I just heard about it yesterday.
Man, look.
Give me the speed.
And back to me, MJ. Man, there was big extra stuff in that baby oil, like to the point where, you know, like if you really want to get high, you rub stuff into your skin, like even like.
Yes, like that's what I'm saying. Like, tell me the facts about this RICO, because how is this man about to get convicted of a RICO? Because he's nasty.
He's at the top of the. He's at the top of the sex ring. For real, like, and he the one with the power. Like everybody in the room is moving off of him, and it's like he's getting a RICO because
by force or by influence.
So, whenever you pay security guards off at a hotel for footage of their hotel of you beating people up and stuff like that, like all that stuff is just.
Or by influence?
It doesn't matter how you use it. I swear.
How don't it matter? Because if I have the difference between by force and by influence, by influence I have a choice and I made one. By force I don't have a choice. That's the difference. Yeah.
So it's
just because you're a powerful figure and you feel like, oh my God, he can ruin my life. That's influence. You still had a choice. Now if there's a gun to your head and he's like, give me the footage right now. Then you that's kind of by force.
You put a mean gun up. You got a good gun. You said.
Everybody go down.
Tonight. He said, right now, today. And then Kevin Gates said.
He gets on my nerves so bad, man. Oh my goodness.
He been meditating though. He been chilling. But nah, I don't think. So Diddy's not the most guilty in my eyes, because I don't think that freaking is a felony. But I think the way you move around your freak could be a felony. Because like even going back to contracts that he had people saying, like he sent people's lives. Like Mace had to pull up at a radio show like, bruh, get me out this contract where I'm gonna have to kill you. Like the only thing that got people out of their contracts is back whenever he was about to go to jail and he like kind of felt the feds on him and he was just like, here go your stuff, and he tried to be.
Oh, what, just recently?
Yeah.
Mace just got out of a contract with him recently.
Shine, Mace.
Oh,
man, everybody. Diddy don't let you out day 26.
What was the contract about though? Was it just like music, like you can't release the music, or like what? What was in the contract?
So in like the music industry, they'll sign you to like a 5-album contract, but you may be rapping every single day, and they get you like you get to album 4, and you like, all right, I got one more album, and I could renegotiate, and I could get a better deal. And he's just like, dying an album. I really see that as a mixtape. You feel me? So like,
he was looking on.
Yeah, you know what I mean. And it's like, oh, you want to drop an album? You better drop them draws. And that's where the RICO come. Because if you want to drop your last album, you gotta
get did it too.
Did it? That is hard. Did it? Somebody, you gotta get a did it too.
You gotta get did it too to drop
did it too. Album? Diddy is did it. Diddy did it. Too.
Diddy did it.
Diddy did it. Oh, that could be. Somebody gotta make what's it called again? A riddle with that.
I swear, did he do it?
Like,
ain't that what they said? Did he do it? Or
it's like,
he do it? Or what is it? Did he do it?
Did he do it? Mm-hmm. Did he do it? You know, like Peter Piper pecked a pell of pickled peppers. Mm-hmm. If Peter Piper pecked a pell of pickled peppers, then how many pickles did Peter Piper pick? you know, it'd be like if
How
Diddy.
much wood could a woodchuck chuck? A woodchuck.
Yeah, don't try to finish it right there. There's more. Oh, you're from the city.
If a woodchuck could chuck wood, right?
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? If a woodchuck could chuck.
You're just saying chuck, chuck, chuck. It's
No.
truck.
No,
How
it's
much
chuck.
wood would a woodchuck chuck?
It's not.
Oh, it's not chuck. I always thought it was woodchuck chuck. I thought the cheat was how much wood would a woodchuck chuck.
It's how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood.
Okay.
If a woodchuck could chuck, how much wood would a woodchuck?
Yeah, I never heard that second part. I never heard that import.
Because you didn't go. You went to city schools.
I went to one of the best city schools though.
And it still wasn't enough.
Oh wow.
So now we're not gonna come at your education because you got more than me.
I was about to. Listen, I was gonna try to be nice. I ain't calling you slow or nothing, but
didn't you graduate whenever it was No Child Left Behind?
No.
And we're going to commercial break.
No, I did not.
Say no.
People were still getting held back. No, that's really crazy that they just passed these kids along.
Somebody just told me that. I was like,
oh my gosh.
Man, they were like, yeah, and they give them another chance to do it. I'm like, don't give them more chances. Fail them. That's why China is so ahead of us. And we could come back to the tariffs after that.
That was a good one. Good little slide out.
Malaya Jones, Love Horton, Channel 6, and Ride. Back to you, Will Fowl.
Alexa, play new music.
It's the Free Lunch Podcast with me and my comrades, giving you what you need every day, no off days. We talking real-ish and current events. It's the Free Lunch Podcast with me and my comrades, giving you what you need every day, no off days. We talking real-ish and current events.
Brought to you by